Jeannie and Ron here with Rooted in Love Urban Homestead. Today, Ron is going to talk us through, what are you going to talk us through about
I'm transplanting my tomato seedlings out of the starter cups into bigger cups. So today, I've got my tomato seedlings here. They're about 2 weeks old. And we're going to take them out of these starter cups and put them into a bigger cup. I've drilled holes in the bottom so I can water it. I like to water from the bottom. It waters the plant that way. And I like the kind you can see through. That way you can see the roots when they're growing and see, you know, when they get root bound. You can just tell how well the plant's doing. Got this tray of seedlings. These first four cups are Cherokee Purple. The next two are Arkansas Traveler. The next four are Amish Paste. And two over here are Sun Gold cherry tomatoes. And then I have one cup back here that has it's an early doll. It was some free seeds that we got, and I'm just going to try one and see how it does.
So all of those are heirloom except which one?
The early doll is not. It's a hybrid determinate, and the Sun Gold are hybrid also, but they are indeterminate, and all these others are indeterminate.
So what does it mean if it's determinate versus indeterminate?
Well, I think maybe I have to check. I think the Amish Paste are determinate. Determinate is a shorter, smaller plant. It grows and basically gets all its fruit at once, whereas indeterminate will keep growing all season and bearing fruit until frost gets it. So that's the difference between determinate and indeterminate.
So the good thing about the paste tomatoes is those are the tomatoes that we're going to be doing some canning with.
Yeah, we're going to make some sauce, hopefully.
And hopefully some salsa.
Yes, and salsa. And we can use all of these for salsa, I believe.
Okay.
And we'll probably mix them together.
Mix them up.
Yeah.
So you'll have to stay tuned for some salsa and sauce videos.
That's right.
But one thing about the Amish paste, that's the reason you want it to come and fruit all at one time, so you have a big harvest to can from. You don't want to can just all along.
Yeah, that's right. Seems like last year I kind of had to cut the plants out of the things.
You want to be careful not to damage the root system. And how many seeds did you plant in each cup?
I put 2 seeds in each cup just in case one didn't sprout. And I'm going to go ahead and keep them all now, but I may give some away. Okay, so I've got one of the plants out of here. I'm going to very gently try to separate them without damaging the roots too much. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit of dirt in the bottom of the cup. There'll be some in there. We're using a potting mix.
We're using an organic potting mix.
Now I'm going to put this down in the cup.
And how come you just put a little bit of dirt?
Well, I just wanted a little bit of dirt in there on the bottom.
Why is the plant down in the cup and not on top of the cup?
Well, the tomato plants grow roots all the way up their stem, so I'm burying these deep in the cup, and I'm going to put dirt all the way up the stem, and that will all turn to roots. And as the plant grows, I will add dirt in the cup until the cup is full and the plant's coming out the top.
Okay. There's our Bailey girl. She likes to help. She's keeping an eye on things while we're planting tomatoes. Make sure no squirrels or chipmunks come up here.
And pack it down gently. You don't want it too loose or too tight. You just want to gently pack the dirt down. So as you can see, I've got the plant dirt almost up to the first leaves. All that stem below there will turn to roots, and as it grows I'll fill it up, and it should be good. And hopefully these cups will be the last time I transplant until they go outside in the actual pots. I may, if they get really root bound, I might have to go to a little bit bigger cup. But we've got about 4 weeks until we can plant outside, so.
And we're in southeast Tennessee.
Yeah. So that's about it. I'm going to do the same thing with all of these and then put them back under the grow lights.
Here we are. We have a few more to go. They're so cute. And so Ron has labeled each cup so we know which tomato plant is in what cup.
So we got all our tomatoes transplanted into the bigger cups. We've got them in these trays. This is not ideal. I had to borrow my wife's pots and pans, but we're going to water them. You can see they're watering from the bottom. You can tell it's sucking the water up in there. This one needs some more. So once these are good and watered, they'll go back under the lights. So you can see how the water is coming up from the bottom up into the soil. But I like watering from the bottom like that. It just gets all the water all the way through. Okay, so we've got all of our tomato plants transplanted into the solo size cups, and you can see they're only about half full, but I'm going to add dirt as they grow so that the roots will be all the way down to the bottom, and they're under the lights, and I can adjust the lights up and down to get them the right distance from the plants. Hopefully they'll be good in these cups until it's time to plant outside. They should get about a foot tall and ready to go in the pots outside.
So Ron has worked hard this afternoon and gotten 30 of our seedlings, our tomato seedlings, transplanted and under grow lights. May all you do be rooted in love. Until next time.
See ya.